trying to make a video. I don't even know if it's going to be good enough to use, and it's all on GoPro or on our phones. Josiah's not here, so excuse me if the video work isn't very good, but I still thought you guys might want to see it. Just a little weekend trip up into the Catskill Mountains. I was talking about the quality of the video and not having Josiah here actually filming.
Oh, hi there. I'm not there, but I am spending my weekend turning this shitty footage into something watchable that you'll all enjoy. Anyways, let's get back to Brad having a good time in the woods, shall we?
Another thing is, I don't have our microphones either, so.
1 is rolling. 2 is rolling. That's what the mic is for. I'm just telling the mic that. All right, here we go. Hey, Mike. So for you new viewers, that's a fun reference for us to another episode that you can see boop, right here, where we make fun of microphones. I thought it seemed appropriate as the editor of this episode. Anyways, back to the shitty footage. It's still fun though.
I have no idea if you can even hear any of this. Hopefully. Most of the great things that happen, you don't have to hear. You'll see them. The fish, mushrooms, the food. But sure would be nice having a mic. My buddy Chris, who I go hiking and camping with all the time and hunting, turned me on to Tenkara fishing, which I just haven't had time to really get into it yet. There's a whole bunch of trout, dude. Holy shit. There's like 10 of them. I'm not even kidding. There's like 10 of them. They're all over there.
I see them. Got him.
Oh, yeah.
Got him. I'm going to try to get him back. Nice colors. Good colors.
Oh, that's a nice one, man.
Oh, perfect hook set, too. Right up top. He's been caught before. Look at his back. He's got a scar.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at the colors really getting nice. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Good deal.
Good fish. Nice spot.
Go back to your home. I've watched him do it. He usually will be fishing with Tenkara setup when I'm just using my regular spinning rod. And it's bear season, early bear season. So I got my rifle just in case, but more about just getting out in the woods and hiking and foraging mushrooms. We already got golden chanterelles and oyster mushrooms. There's a lot of coral and do a lot of fishing. We've been catching little wild brook trout out of the creeks around here, all on Tenkara. And yesterday, I caught my first ever fish on Tenkara rod, and it was a beautiful little brookie in the same spot that I caught my first ever brookie up here. So that was really cool.
Yes. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Keep the tension. Keep your rod up high. Stay high with it. Stay high with it. Let them wear out. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Coming to you.
And release. We always catch and release here. We know there's so many trout. I mean, we caught so many yesterday. We had so many on that we lost. We saw a bunch. We know there's tons of them. We want to have a little trout for breakfast. So if we catch one that's a decent size, we're going to keep it. And cook it up. One just came shooting out from under that rock where he's standing, right across right where he is now. He's on the rock. He's gonna drop it right off the rock. Right there. Oh, it came out. That fish just can't. It can't. Oh, he took it. Oh. The brook trout came right out. Wham! Whacked it. Just missed the set. And that's it. You're done. That guy's not going to come back out and try to hit again. And if he has any buddies in there, they usually stay spooked too. Some of the holes, there's a lot of different little rock ledges and spots, and you can kind of fish each one of them separately. You'll get more than one chance, but usually not. He's actually fishing with a little, it's a trout magnet. It's a little rubber, fake rubber grub, basically. So it sinks. Oh. Oh.
Oh, he took it. I didn't get him.
Had one. That fish was on. Just didn't get a good set. But
One just came out of the right side.
and he just saw a rookie come out from that rock. Right where he's casting now. Oh, I just saw him go by under the log. Right there.
There's two of them right in the middle of the pool.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's not as deep as I thought, but it is deeper in there. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. You can see how hard it is with a Tenkara. You don't have any kind of reel to pull the line in. Like even on a fly line, a regular fly setup, you have the reel. So you got to keep your tip way up to keep all the tension, and then somehow get in close enough to grab it. It's not easy. See that guy? I see that every time. Let me see him like you're not going to show me or something. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's loaded with the red and blue on this one. Wow. No, I wonder if that's like a male-female thing or something, like one of that little... There he goes. Right back under a rock. That fish was right there. Came out right from there and hammered that thing. And there's more in there. We just saw a couple more. For me, it's not even close. Brook trout are my favorite by a lot. I mean, they're amazing. They're so fun to catch. In these creeks, they're so aggressive. They come out and they hammer it. Put up a great fight for just a small fish. And they're so beautiful. It's amazing. And they really still start to get these fall colors where, that's amazing. I'm sure it won't show up on camera as beautiful it is in person, but they'll start to get even more and more colorful as the fall goes on.
Yeah, man.
But then last night we got to thinking, we're sitting around the campfire talking about Tenkara and fishing and all this, and we start catching fish and feeling like, oh, now we're experts. Oh, we got to take it to the next level, right? What's the next level past Tenkara?
Homemade Tenkara rod.
This.
Homemade fly. Made with found fur, a hook, and a wire tie. So hopefully we get one.
That was his project last night. I was working on dinner, and this guy was making a homemade rod out of a branch. And we had found a little bit of deer hair, a little clump of it when we were hiking yesterday. So it took that deer hair, a little bit of wire cable that I actually had in this bag. I always bring this bag, a Forrest supplies bag that has some cooking stuff in it, but a couple other little things that might be useful. And I had this little bit of picture wire cable. And I was showing him last night, like, oh yeah, this, I've never used it, but I always have it in my bag. And then later on, he's tying his fly. He's like, hey, give me that picture cable. He used that in the hair, was able to tie it around a hook, and made a fly. The fly looks amazing. So we just had our coffee, and now we're going to head down to the creek. I don't know, it would be amazing if you actually catch a fish on a stick. I'll bring the Tenkara rod too, just in case. We're just working our way along the creek, and we just found a nice hole here. Chris is going to sneak down along the bottom, and we'll fish it. We'll fish it from the downstream side, helping to keep our shadow from going out over the water. Which will spook the fish.
So we're going to sneak up and just reach the rod around the corner. Hopefully drop this fly right in front of that ledge, and that angry little fish is going to come take it. Or it could turn into a hilarious accident, and we'll find out.
I like either result, so. Here we go. No way. No way. Oh man, this is the coolest thing ever. Oh, it's a good one too.
Good one. He gulped it.
That's freaking awesome. Homemade rod, homemade fly from materials found right out here last night. Let me get a picture.
He hit hard.
Dude, you just made a fly in the woods and caught a brookie.
On that fly right there. This little guy. Okay.
You're alright, little buddy.
Ooh. He's gone.
See what he does. He's gonna just tuck under the first thing he can.
Yeah, he's sticking his head under that rock.
First pool, the very first pool, dropped it in. I couldn't see because I was still behind the rock, but he was saying, oh, there's one coming out. Oh, now there's two. That was actually, you're probably like, oh, wow, this fish is tiny. That's actually a pretty good sized fish for this creek. That might have been 7 inches, probably. They do get bigger here. That's too small for us to keep, although it's one of the better ones we've caught. We're not fishing for huge fish, but they're still trophies. Like, that's up on the bigger side of how big they get here. This tiny little creek. Like, we get like a 10 incher, 11, 12 incher or something, which they're in here. There's not very many of them. That's what we'll keep. But that's just too much fun. That is just too much fun. Hunting fish. Good job.
Sticking a string, baby.
We're more hunting than we are fishing, right? We're sneaking up into these little spots. This creek is tiny, and there's these little pockets, and the brookies are in these pools. And you have to come in from the right angle. You have to use the rocks to hide, because they'll see you, and they spook, and they go and they hide. And you can see it happen if you come the wrong way, and there's one there. Boom, they're gone, they're hid, and you won't catch them. And even when you do it all right, and you come up and you sneak in, you get 1 or 2 casts. I mean, did you drop it in twice back then? I don't know. Twice.
Okay.
You know, that's it. And then they're spooked. And you can just move on to the next pool. But it worked. I can't believe it. So we're going to keep fishing for a little while. And then we're going to head back and have some breakfast. We're going to harvest some oyster mushrooms we saw. And I have some venison steaks, and we have some eggs. And maybe if we catch a bigger brookie than that one, we're gonna keep one of them.
The Japanese who fish Tenkara only tie 3 kinds of flies, and it's not about what's on the end of the line. It's about the chest match with the fish. You just have to be in the right place at the right time and present the fly in the right manner, and you'll catch fish.
I can actually see it down in the water. It's a fly, but it's a wet fly. It's sinking. It's not laying up on top. With the addition of the cable, it's just enough weight to get it to sink down. And that's what we wanted. We were fishing them like this yesterday, just having them drop down and then sort of teasing the fly past the little rock ledges you can see, because the brookies will be up under these ledges and they come shooting out. You really only get like one or two good casts where you really have a high probability of hooking into one. After that, the fly hitting the water a bunch of times and they're seeing us and they're just spooked. But it doesn't take too long to come back, so that'll happen. They'll be spooked, and then we'll go fish, downstream, whatever. Come back a while later, and they'll hit it again. You'll get another chance. Probably gonna lose you here pretty soon. I wasn't really planning on filming a whole lot, and the battery's going on the GoPro, and my cell phone's pretty much already dead. So we're gonna keep fishing, and then we'll go back and have some breakfast. I'll take some pictures, of course, like I always do. And pack up camp, and we're gonna hike out. But it's been an amazing weekend. Perfect weather the whole time. Lots of brook trout. Foraged a bunch of mushrooms. Sat around the campfire. I really couldn't ask for much more. Except maybe a couple more brook trout. Here we go.
Let him run for a minute. He's hooked. There you go. Keep your tip up. Good hook set too.